Virgo, welcome Virgo. Welcome to Blood Moon Oracle. Today, Virgo, as we welcome you in, we will be discussing future lessons around love, around everyday life, and around career, okay? And so welcome in, my friends. Make sure you like, share, comment. If you're new, subscribe. Subscribe, hit the bell so you'll be notified in case I go live again. I'm ready to tap in for you. So let's see. What is happening? What lessons will be coming forward for Virgo as it pertains to love? Let's take a look, Virgo. All right. Love for Virgo. I don't know why I'm hearing rolling till the wheels roll off. Somebody is rolling it till the wheels roll off. Okay. Okay. For Virgo, what are the lessons coming in the future for Virgo around love? Rolling it till the wheels roll off, huh? Okay, I see you, Virgo. Okay. All right, let's see. All right. So we have the Empress that came out. We have the Fool, the Magician, very interesting. We also have Faith, Faith, and the Hermit, which is Virgo energy. We also have Virgo Gemini energy with the Magician. We have Libra Taurus energy with the Empress. And then we have Faith and we have Pisces energy. No, we have Gemini Virgo energy with the Fool. So you're showing up in your own reading very strongly, Virgo. So let's take a look and see what's happening in the future for you. All right, Virgo. So in love, we start off with the Empress here. And so for some of you in the future here, this denotes possible pregnancy, first off. So you could be, if you're in a relationship, you could be expanding your family. You could actually be meeting someone that is very attractive, someone who has lots of feminine qualities, very attractive feminine qualities. It's almost like goddess energy. And who actually is going to be someone that you want to delve into a relationship with immediately, right? You may want to lock this person down like ASAP. And so this could possibly be someone who's going to get pregnant really quickly, right? If you're not in a relationship right now, or if you are in a relationship, this could signify the announcement of a baby on the way. This could also be wanting to just move really quickly with this relationship, like you want to lock this person down really quickly. If you're not in a relationship, this could signify you moving into a energy where there's just lots of options, lots of, it's like the season is ripe for love for you. And so you could find possible matches everywhere, It could also be a time of connecting with friends and family, and just enjoying those very nurturing relationships as well. With the Fool, I feel like you could actually be very nonchalant. Like you could meet someone, this could be you or the person that you're going to meet. Carries a very nonchalant energy. The Fool is very lighthearted, it's childlike, is not really serious about anything. And so, in terms of love, you could be someone who holds a lot of potential, or this connection that you have right now could hold a lot of potential, yet it is very like young, like you could just be meeting or getting with this person, or this person can have very young tendencies. You could have very young tendencies like carelessness, and open to love, but not really delving in for anything serious at the moment. If you're in a relationship, this could be a relationship that's very early, like you just met them, and it could be, very fun. Like it has very honeymoon type vibes where everything is just kind of fancy free. Everybody can come and go as they want. There's no attachments. This could be like an infatuation stage of the relationship. And just in it for the thrill, right? It's very exciting, right? If you're not in a relationship, you could find yourself like really possibly daydreaming a lot, and just kind of wondering what that's going to be like when it happens. This could also be having the opportunity to connect with someone that is married, or you're married. And this could carry very intoxicating, attraction or energies towards someone that wouldn't be long lasting. It would be just like fleeing type of intoxicating, exciting energy, right? It could be that too. Either you're the single one or they're the single one and you're married, but it could be that energy as well. But it feels very lighthearted, nothing serious. Whoever this is, this could be you or them, could carry like magician energy, which is very interesting energy. This is almost like someone that feels very, and my nose is itching, so I know I'm hitting on somebody that feels very magical. And this person could be very skilled with love. Like they could know the ins and outs of love, and very crafty with love. And it's almost like the love, machine type of energy. Someone who knows all the right things to say, knows the buttons to hit, knows the right time to approach, very methodical to get what it is that they want when it comes to love. The magician, right, is someone who is very, very capable, right? Whatever the magician wants, he gets. He knows how to get it. And so when it applies to love, that's the energy here. So this could be someone who's very skilled when it comes to the energy of love. And very alluring too. There's something very attractive about this person. This could be somebody that does and works love magic too. So if you're in a relationship and you're either this person or connected to this person, this says that your relationship, like you have the ability, if this is you, to really turn this relationship into whatever it is that you want it to be. Like you carry that kind of power and control and influence over the relationship, It could possibly be manipulative depending on the person holding this kind of power, right? And so this could be somebody that if they decided one day that they wanted to be with you and have you all to themselves, okay, yeah, we could do that. And then the next day they wake up and they're like, I don't want to be in a relationship. I'm going to go up the street and go out with the boys, right? And you're like, oh, okay. Right. And then he comes back tomorrow or she comes back tomorrow. She's like, you know what? I thought about it and I do want to be with you. Right. It's that. It's the ability to manipulate whatever you need, whenever you need it out of the relationship. For those that would carry this type of power and manipulate with that power, that's what that looks like. For someone who has this type of energy that is responsible with it, that could look like you being matched and finding, that companion and, understanding what you have and having, trust and passion that actually allows you to build the life that you want with the person that you're with. It's having the power to actually build that in the relationship, right? This could also represent you being connected with someone if you're in a relationship that not only is a love partner or a love connection, but is also a business partner. And so you get both sides of the world, and this person could be a good business partner and help you to shape the dreams that you're dreaming or that you guys dream together, right? So there's two different sides of this relationship, possibly love and business, right? And so, and if you're not in a relationship, like this could be you being in the perfect energy right now for meeting that person, like conjuring up the right energy or having the right energy around you right now to actually meet the perfect person. The person that actually is going to actually share some of the same passions that you share. This person could actually be someone inventive and creative that you're going to meet possibly in the future here. This could be someone very witty. And this could actually, for some of you, be someone that's been in your friend group for a while that's actually going to turn into like a lover overnight. And so this may be a time to look around. For some of you that have been looking for love, this is saying that love may have been right under your nose the whole time. You may have someone right there in your friend group that is a perfect match for you. And there's the realization for that in the future here. Yeah, you're going to realize that. Okay. But whatever this is, it could be energy. It could be a particular person. You could be this person. And so I do feel that there is possibly going to be in the future some conflict or some challenges around commitment and, taking it to the next level with faith here. And faith is really a beautiful energy. As you can see, she has her cross in her hand and her cup in one hand. This could definitely lead to conflict around someone that may be ready to move forward, and then someone else that may be just a little bit intimidated, or whenever you start talking about commitment and moving forward, they get a little squeamish and fall back because their faith is not necessarily where it can be when it comes to love. There's some challenges around trust, possibly some trust issues. Yeah. And so I feel like that could be part of the challenges that could be coming up here for some of you around love. It has to do with how someone feels about love. Sometimes past relationships can scar us so bad to where we're only able to go so far without reopening those wounds or being triggered in some type of way. And so if you're in a relationship, this could be a time with the faith coming in as the challenge to reassess the relationship, to actually ask the question, has there been loyalty? Maybe it's all in your head, maybe it's not, you know, to ask, has there been loyalty? Maybe this is a time to assess that, or you will be assessing that in the future. Or has there been a lack of loyalty? Have people been sneaking out in the relationship and not really being as forthcoming as they need to be? This is something that will arise in the future. Possibly this will be one of the questions coming up. But this does show, I feel like faith also holds a heavy level of commitment. And so even though this may be one of the issues that come up, and that may be brought up for you, Virgo, in the future, I feel like it's not going to shake the foundation of the relationship, because faith actually shows a very powerful outcome, and it shows a powerful level of commitment. And so these may be just things that need to be worked through. I don't know. But this is showing some energy around marriage, however that happens, right? If you're actually looking for love, faith coming in as a challenge in the future could actually look like you just completely just giving up on love. You're like, you know what? It's just not in the cards for me. I give up. I'm not even going to worry about it no more. But Spirit is saying there may be somebody that pops out of the woodworks for you to change your mind, and it's going to cause a little bit of dissonance within your mind. It's going to shake you up a little bit and cause you to go back on what you have declared, Virgo. I feel like you've been in this position for a long time, possibly, but there is someone that's going to come in and possibly cause you to think twice about it. Yeah. And this is going to be conflictual for you because you've made up in your mind that you're good by yourself and you don't need nobody. But Spirit has other plans for you, Virgo. And this could be a very kind-hearted person that's going to come in and actually restore your belief in your faith, not only in love, but in others as well. And when it's all said and done, I feel like the energy that comes out is the Hermit, right? For some of you, this could be a break in the love relationship, in the marriage, a time apart. Whatever needs to be worked through will be worked through. The Hermit doesn't necessarily mean, it doesn't mean permanent separation. The Hermit is talking about really taking a moment to regather yourself, to pour back into yourself, to spend time with yourself, to get clarity. And if there is, for some reason, difficulties with, passion in the relationship, this little break is possibly what's needed to restore that passion. And so for some, you may end up going through a separation that may make you better when you come back together. Maybe you decide, yeah, we have our differences, but we're just better together. For some of you, this is questioning whether or not this is working. It's taking time away to pour into yourself and to get clear on, what direction you need to take. And so there may be a break in the connection here coming up in the future. This could be like just going to get a day to yourself, right? This could be needing a few months to get it together, like whatever that looks like. It has something to do with taking time, okay? Taking time. And so, however that resonates, the Hermit is wise energy. And so this is not something that I feel like will be something that's just popping off at the, at the helm, something spontaneous. No, this is something that the Hermit is very mature, very thought out, very meticulous, right? And so this is probably very sure but slow moving energy, very mature energy as well, bringing in the need for solitude. That's why the solitude is taken, right? To bring in clarity. Yeah. Yeah. And so if this is, though, for some of you, the end of a relationship in the future here, this will be like a need for healing, right? You'll go into a moment of just deep healing for yourself, right? If this is you walking away from a relationship in the future and deciding, I do need to go my own way, you're going to end up going into a deep healing season for yourself. You may even go back to things that were familiar at one point in time. You may choose to travel a little bit to reconnect with yourself. That could be mentally, that could be spiritually. But I see that for you, Virgo. Okay. But overall, it feels like really good energy. All right. Let's find out future lessons for Virgo when it comes to just life lessons. What type of life lessons are headed towards Virgo here in the future? Well, waiting towards Virgo. You're the actual one headed. You're the one that's headed towards the lessons. The lessons are waiting for you. So what kind of lessons are waiting for Virgo around life in general? Let's take a look, Virgo. Okay. All right. Future lessons for Virgo. Future life lessons for Virgo. All right. Future life lessons for Virgo. Ooh, okay. So we have trickery, curiosity, and immediately I'm hearing curiosity killed the cat. So Virgo, mind your business, okay? Mind your business. Preparation and routine. All right. And so first of all, trickery is here. I feel like the life lessons could be around understanding who you have around you. I feel like for some of you, you could definitely have people that may not have your best interest at heart. People that could be hiding things from you, like information or even your things. People could be hiding your things from you. If you have things that's gone missing here in the recent past, in the future, you're going to come to understand that those things were purposefully, possibly hidden from you, and you're going to find them, right? Which is going to lead you to understand a little bit more about who it is that you are surrounded with. Maybe you don't know people as much as you think you do. There's some level of game playing or trickery here that's going to come out here in the future around you, Virgo. Also with the curiosity card, as I said, curiosity killed the cat. There may be something here in the future, right? It could go both ways. First, let me give you the good news. So the good news is that there may be something that you need to be curious about. Maybe something different than what you're used to. Something that will offer opportunities, right? It may be something that you never would have, given a second thought, but because you were open to ask questions or be curious, It opens up opportunities for you. So allow yourself to be curious about things that you don't know a lot about, but it could possibly present opportunities. Now, on the other side of that, what I was hearing when I first saw that card is curiosity killed the cat. And so there could be lessons about digging in or going into places where you already know it's a no-no. You already know this. And it's almost like you open the door just a little bit, right, for the devil. And guess what? He gonna bust that baby wide open, right? And before you know it, you're gonna have just a windfall of mischief all around you coming into your home because you opened the door just a little bit when you knew who was on the other side, but you just had to look in and be nosy, right? Spirit is saying, mind your business, Virgo. In the future, there's going to be something, and it's not going to be something that you don't know. It's going to be something that you already know, and it's going to be real tempting, and you're going to want to go over there and ask questions. You're going to want to go over there and see what it is. You're going to want to go over there and see if it's still, on and cracking. But Spirit is saying, mind your business. Don't be curious in that area that you already know what the answer is. And you already know you have no business being over there because it's nothing but trouble that you're going to just let in. All you got to do is open just a little crack and it's going to bust wide open and it's going to be more than you can deal with. Okay? Lessons in the future, Virgo. Next is about preparation, being ahead of the game, being proactive, not reactive, right? There's going to be some opportunities, I feel like, that come your way that's going to require for you to be ready, right? When these opportunities come in, Virgo, you're not going to have time to go get ready. You're going to have to be ready, okay? So for whatever it is that you may be waiting for, whatever opportunity Spirit could be speaking to you about, or you could be setting, goals around or trying to manifest, Spirit is saying, be ready, right? Because you may actually run into somebody out and about, and that's going to be your opportunity. For someone, you're going to need to be carrying something with you. It could be paperwork. It could be like some files or some type of device, some type of invention that you have or something. You're going to need to be carrying that with you so that you can pull it out at the drop of a dime, right? And do like a little demonstration, like a PowerPoint right there in the parking lot, And so for somebody, you're going to need to be prepared in the future because there's going to be an opportunity for you to actually walk through a door or to actually meet somebody or show them the value of what you have. And you're going to need to be prepared. And so be ready so you don't have to get ready. Whatever that is, carry it with you. Okay? Carry it with you wherever you go because you may end up running into somebody just out of the blue, right? And it's going to provide an opportunity for you to actually put a bug in their ear about you. Lastly, routine came out, which came out for Leo as well. And so there's some changes that you may be looking to make here in the future. And setting a routine around that is going to be good. It's going to be beneficial for you. Whether it's trying to, change something around the house, change like the habits of your dog or your cat, I don't know, change the routine in the morning when you get up to send the kids off to work, off to school. There's some level of needing to implement a system here for yourself in order to attain the success that you want with this change, right? For somebody, you're going to need to really be strict with your bedtime and with your getting up hours. You're going to have to really be strict, because I feel like there's not a lot of time in the day for you, Virgo, to play with. Like you're possibly very busy and multitasking. Almost like the jack of all trades type of energy. So you don't have a lot of time to play with. And so you're going to need to be really succinct with your time. Okay. Those lessons around setting systems is going to actually help with making these changes. Okay. I feel like Spirit is saying that's going to be the easiest way, is to implement systems, right, for these changes that you're desiring. And lastly, I am going to look at the energy around career for you, Virgo. The energy around career for you. And you know what is coming? Oh my gosh, this is so funny. Let me just share this joke with y'all. Spirit is bringing this up about that curiosity card, about peeking into things that you have no business looking into, or opening the door for people that you have no business opening the door for. That energy of minding your business. So there was this man, he was walking by a gate, and he heard on the other side of the gate, 10, 10, 10, 10. And he was like, what are they talking about? 10, 10, 10, 10. So he got a little bit closer, and he listened for a minute. He was like, 10, 10, 10, 10. And he was like on his way to get something, right? And so he went ahead and moved past it, but it was curious to him. He just didn't have time to really stop and investigate. So he went on about his business. But on the way back, as he was coming back, he heard them saying 11, 11, 11, 11. And he was like, what are they doing over there? It was a high fence, so he couldn't see over the fence. All he could hear is them chanting 11, 11, 11, 11. Right now, they've moved up a number. And so he noticed a little small hole, like in the lower part of the fence, at about waist level. He would have to bend down to look, right? And as he was going by, he kept hearing them say 11, 11, 11, 11. And so he stopped and he bent down and he closed one eye and put one eye in there to try to see what they were doing, because it sounded like a group of people chanting 11, 11. So he put his eye in there, and somebody poked him in the eye when he went to look in through the little peephole in the fence. And as he pulled back and he grabbed his eye, he was like, oh man, he started cussing and stuff. Next thing you know, the next thing he heard was 12, 12, 12, 12. Right? That is the reward for being nosy, for being curious about things that have nothing to do with you. I don't know why Spirit's bringing that up. That's hilarious, right? Don't be that person, right? Don't be that person that put your nose into something that ain't got nothing to do with you, honey. Don't do it. Don't be made an example of, is what I hear Spirit saying. But let's take a look at your, I probably didn't tell it as funny as it was when I actually heard the joke, but y'all get the gist of it, Virgos. Okay, so let's go to your job, okay? The future lessons around career. Future lessons around career for Virgo. I'm still laughing at that joke. Future lessons around career. Don't be number 12, Virgo. 12, 12, 12, 12. Don't do it. Do not do it. All right. So we have Temperance, the Princess of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups. Okay. So as it pertains to lessons coming towards you around career, I feel like the Temperance, this feels like really like the energy of waiting for something to come through for you, waiting for an opportunity to do something possibly that you've been wanting to do. Waiting for this opportunity to come through for you. Feel like you have many options to choose from, but your mind is set on one particular option with the Four of Cups. You have something in mind that outweighs all of the other options. Yeah. And I feel like you possibly could be trying to stay balanced while you're waiting. I even feel like you could be trying to, you know, have your hands in the outcome. Like you could be trying to do things to steer the outcome or actually to produce a certain outcome for yourself. If for those of you that are entrepreneurs or do some type of business or something for yourself, you could be very busy creating this outcome for yourself. You could be the one responsible for, you know, the outcome of what it is that you're doing, right? That does give entrepreneur energy for me. You could be in between, you know, two places that you want to be in. Like still doing something. You could be doing what you have to do in order that so that you can do what you want to do. So still in between, like doing something just to be able to afford the ability to do something that you want to do, right? There's some level of in between here. But I do feel a creative venture is strong here with the Princess of Cups, because that's like doing something new, doing something, creating something from like this very dreamy energy, right? This cup she's creating, she's actually manifesting that mentally. It's almost like the law of attraction, you know, that kind of energy. So you could be someone who actually is, you know, utilizing different tools as well to align your mind with where it needs to be as you step out into, you know, this place where you're trying to go. It may require a change of thinking. And there could be lessons coming up here. If you haven't yet started tapping into that in the future, you could be, you know, tapping into things like the law of attraction, manifesting tools. All that is mind control. And we're not talking about controlling other people's mind, controlling your mind. That's what mind control is. It's controlling your mind. That could be something that you'll be delving into here in the future. For some of you, you are already equipped with this. You just don't share it with nobody. But you'll be utilizing this in some type of way in the future here. This power that you have. I also feel like there's going to be someone that you're possibly working with, and you're going to be sharing this weight, this responsibility that you have. And so there's going to be like some balance of doing whatever this is that you're looking to do. There's something that you're creating, or it's almost like creating a specific recipe. Some of you guys are inventing something. You're trying to come up with some original idea or something like that. I feel like I'm talking to an inventor for some reason. Somebody trying to invent something. Yeah. I do feel like there's going to be a little bit of challenge around possible. This feels like around the energy of creation. You could have challenges around like your mental processes, coming up with fresh ideas, or coming up with new ways to do things. I almost feel like there's something specific that you are wanting to invest in, or there's something new here, especially with the Ace of Wands. It's almost like you want to embark upon a path that no one else has, done before. Something new. You want to discover something. I see a little bit of challenge around that. And so you could be challenged around those creative energies. And I feel like that could be maybe why you'll be tapping into other resources and tools to help you delve into that mental power. Or maybe Spirit is saying that would help. Okay. But in the outcome, I do see the Eight of Wands, which is fast-moving energy. It's possibly travel. Some of you may end up traveling for these opportunities, for this new opportunity. And some of you may end up in the future having some level of breakthrough, like a quick break. Something's going to happen and it's almost like, boom, that idea is just going to come out, right? Out of nowhere. Because the Eight of Wands is like the fastest moving card in the deck. So there's something about this process that's going to take off. And so for others of you that are waiting for that specific position, right? You have others at your disposal, but you're waiting for something specific. This could be coming up in the future where you're going to have to make a quick decision, whether that's what you want or one of the other choices that you have. There's going to be some quick decision needed here in the future. Yeah. And this is all about really tapping into your passions. Tapping into your passions. And I feel like what's most important here is that not necessarily how much you're getting paid or, how much, status or that kind of stuff is involved. I feel like for whoever this is talking to, like you are really tapped in passionately, heart-wise, emotionally, like you feel this, whatever this is, like you're really connected to the outcome of what this is. I feel like this is something that really means a lot to you. You may have already invested a lot of your energy and time and resources into this. But it feels like whatever this is going to happen rapidly, or you're going to have to make a very quick decision. You may have to travel to get this. You may have to move to get this, to see this come to pass. But it feels very adventurous. It feels very adventurous. Like on the brink of the breakthrough, right? In regards to whatever this is that you're waiting for or working towards. And so it feels like good energy. King of Cups on the bottom, Six of Cups, Page of Swords, and the Emperor. 10 of Cups, yeah. This is definitely doable. 7 of Cups, 2 of Wands, 3 of Wands, Yep, it's doable. It is doable. And so, Virgo, in regards to the future lessons around your career, I feel like this is about finding out what's really important. I see choices coming up here, quick decisions that you'll need to make. It may be helpful to put in the time to really sit down and think about what's important. For when the time comes to make the decision, it'll be less stressful for you. Okay. Lots of work happening. Lots of work. Okay. Anyway, that's what I have for you. That's what I have for you. One thing I know for sure is the work that we do today, we see the benefits of them tomorrow. So whatever this is that you're doing, you will see the benefits of it. Okay, that's why I'm saying, like, make sure that you understand the importance of this is what feels good, what, encourages you, what fills your heart space, right? Because you're going to reap that in the future. And that's what's actually is going to be fulfilling. And many times when we tap into that heart space, that's what brings the money because it's passionate. It's what we love. Then it becomes attractive because other people are attracted to the way that we feel, right? It's just, a domino effect, basically. And so tap into your heart space. This is the right thing right here. Yep, someone's waiting. Someone has options, but they're like, that's not what I want, That's not what I'm feeling would fulfill me. I'm waiting, for my heart's desire. And I'm worth it. So good for you, Virgo. Okay? Wait on it. Don't compromise. Okay? That is for you, my Virgo friends. Thank you for stopping by. It has been a pleasure speaking to you in ways that transcend the mundane and that I hope I've sparked some life and some encouragement and, some good curiosity, right? All right, my Virgos. All right. So if you enjoyed this video, I'm going to place another video, maybe up here this time, and check that one out. Maybe you'll like that one too. Make sure you like, share, comment. If this is your first time stopping by, make sure you subscribe. If you subscribe, hit the bell so you're notified when I go live or post new content. And with that being said, my Virgos, keep dreaming, right? And mind your business, okay? All right, I'll see you guys next time, Virgo. Bye. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you guys. Bye, Virgos.